I let her go. That's the sentence I keep starting with. I let her go. I let her father drive her to her mother's at 9 at night in January and unload her bags onto the driveway. Tom and I have been married since 2018. He has a daughter from his first marriage, Hannah, who was 11 when we met, 16 when we married. I have a daughter from my own first marriage, Emma, who was 8 when we met, 13 when we married. The two of them grew up in the same house, the back half of high school, and they hated each other in the quiet, performative way that teenage girls hate each other. Emma was my golden one. Honor roll, varsity volleyball, the kind of 14-year-old who already had a 5-year plan. Hannah was sharp and angry and had a habit of disappearing on weekends. She got into community college. She got out of community college. She moved into our basement at 20. In the spring of 2022, we noticed $5,000 was missing from the household account. Not a clean 5,000, 3 withdrawals over 6 weeks, the kind of withdrawals that look like someone is trying to stay under the alert threshold. Tom went through the math twice. Then he came upstairs and asked me what I thought. I knew it was Emma. I had known for 9 days. Emma was 19 and home for the summer, and she'd come into the kitchen on a Sunday morning the week before and told me, crying, that she'd taken some money to help a friend in a bad situation, that she was going to pay it back, that she was begging me not to tell Tom. I told her I wouldn't tell him. When Tom came up the stairs the second time and asked me what I thought, I said I thought Hannah had been spiraling. That's not the whole sentence. I said I thought Hannah had been spiraling and that I'd been worried about it and that maybe this was what we'd been waiting for. I did not say Emma's name. I did not say I knew. I let the rest sit in the air for him to pick up. He picked it up. He went down to the basement that night and he confronted her. Hannah swore she hadn't taken it. She got loud. Tom got louder. The two of them shouted at each other for an hour, and I sat at the kitchen table and I listened, and Emma was at her boyfriend's that night, and I knew where Emma was, and I knew what she had done, and I did nothing. Tom drove Hannah to her mother's in Pittsburgh the next morning. He told her she could come back when she was ready to be honest. The bags went on the driveway. Her mother, Tom's ex, has not let her come back. They've barely spoken. Hannah moved in with a boyfriend. She works at a vet clinic. She's 22 now, and she does not return Tom's calls, and she does not return my calls, and the last time she saw me was the morning Tom drove her north. Emma got into a good college. She graduated last spring. She is 23 and engaged and has a job that pays more than mine and Tom's combined, and she paid back every dollar she took into the same account in 3 deposits that none of us discussed. I watched Tom send Hannah a text last Christmas that said, "I love you. I am here when you're ready." Hannah didn't answer. Tom sat on the couch for the rest of the night with his phone face up on the coffee table. I have not told him. I have not corrected the record. Emma does not know I know. Hannah does not know I knew. Tom does not know what he did. Maybe that means I'm protecting the family. Maybe it means I picked one of my children 3 years ago, and I have not stopped picking her. Hannah turns 23 in March. I have her address. I have not used it. I have not picked up the phone to her. I have not picked up the phone to her father about her, either, except about the dishwasher. What would you have done? Tell me in the comments.